Now, a Norwich librarian has gained national recognition for the difference she makes to the lives of people in the city, and particularly the LGBTQ plus communities. Jo Foster-Murdoch was one of 2 runners-up in the UNISON Local Service Champions Awards, which are all about celebrating council staff. She was given her award on Sunday, and I know that because, Jo,
hello.
It's on the table in front of you.
Yes,
you brought the trophy in.
Yes, I had to bring it in. It's quite heavy as well. So I thought I'd just show it off because you don't often get a trophy, do you?
Well, you don't, no.
I haven't got a trophy cabinet at home. I don't know really where to put it. But what an honour. And because it was an LGBT award as well, it's kind of prism. I don't know if you noticed that, and it reflects the rainbows. So there you go.
Well, I don't know whether that's a happy coincidence, but it certainly does, doesn't it? And it's great. It feels quite weighty as well by the looks of it. Where are you going to put it on display?
That's a tricky one, isn't it? Maybe the mantelpiece. I'm not really sure. So there you go. So something to pass on to the kids.
As we always say, a lot of the great work that goes on in Norfolk you don't do for the awards, but it is nice when you get one and great to be able to celebrate. But tell me about it. What have you got the award for?
Well, it's basically the things I've been doing extra above and beyond my ordinary job. So the LGBTQ work that I've been doing. We've developed a history club there. We've got at the library that's well attended now each month, and working with the LGBTQ communities as well. We've been building up an archive which is at the Heritage Centre, and people can access that so they can find ephemera, leaflets and things like that. But also we've been doing LGBTQ story times, drag story times. Last year our groups that we work with, there was some the Norwich mature gay community came along with our young people as well. We got a coach and we marched in London Pride, and that was just an amazing time. So yeah, that's just another, that's not part of my role at all. It's just extra things that I've been enjoying doing, really.
but you've got a job where you can do that, where you can hit upon something that you think there is a bit of a gap for, something there should be more of, and within your job, yes, of course you have to take on a lot of responsibility for it, but you've got the freedom to make it happen. That's great, isn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing. So my employers have always been fantastic with me there at the library, and any ideas, some of them have been quite radical ideas maybe, but for some people's thinking, but for my thinking, I think, any LGBTQ things should be embedded in everything that we do anyway. And thankfully my managers agreed with that too. So we've been able to kind of steam on ahead with it alongside all my other work that I do. So that this is quite a small percentage of it.
Yeah, has it started to take over a bit? Has your normal day job become a little bit more difficult to fit in now?
No, I wish that was the case, but often it's Pride Month as well, isn't it? So how fantastic that this has happened during Pride Month. So there's always time to fit in the things that you enjoy, isn't there, within your role?
Too right. And in fact, with your role at the library, we're perfectly placed here because we share a building. We can see your front door just out of our window, and I was talking to you before we started chatting on air. It looks as if the library, not that it ever struggled, but it's really come back now after COVID. There's a constant queue of people going in and out. That must just feel so good.
It's wonderful. It really is wonderful to have those people back again. We love seeing our customers and serving them, and it's just public. It's a public building. People can come in, they can just be themselves and who they want to be, and it's a safe place as well for them to be. So, and I want to make sure that is the case. But yeah, our borrowing figures are just going back up again. People are borrowing, loads more people are borrowing online. They learnt how to do that during lockdown. Then actually with your library card, you can borrow books online as well. So if you're on holiday, you don't want to take a stack of books with you, you can take your library book like on your tablet or on your phone.
Brilliant, isn't it? And as we always say, and you've mentioned it already, but libraries, they're about so much more than books now as well, aren't they? Yes, of course, the books are there and they're important, but you have lots of groups, lots of ways of bringing different people from all walks of life together, and they've become so important for people who might otherwise not see a lot of people.
Exactly. And we, the offer during over winter, we offered a kind of warm and well spaces, warm drinks, and we were giving away free blankets and things and hats and that kind of thing with our warm and well offer. And we're going to do a similar offer in the summer as well. But we also still offer the tricky period, the free sanitary products for everyone. People can just come into any library and pick those up. And some of our key libraries as well. With the help of the Terence Higgins Trust, you can come in and get free condoms and things as well. So that at the Millennium Library here, people will be able to just come in, no questions asked, and get free condoms, because we want to make sure people's health, people can come into the library and access health things as well.
There's so much more than just books. Jo, good to meet you. Well done on the award. Are you going to be having that on the desk at work today?
Definitely. I'm going to be showing it off to everyone at work.
Why not?
Letting them lift it up and see how heavy it is. It looks like a lethal weapon, actually. It's got a really sharp point on it.
Yes, well, anyone's late bringing their books back today.
Be careful, I'm in.
They'll be in trouble. No, it's you're right. The prism is a good word for it. It's got quite a sharp point to it as well, hasn't it? So, yes, be careful with that. And the one you've got a nice box you have to put it in to carry it around in. What a pleasure. Jo Foster-Murdoch, thanks very much for joining us. Congratulations. An award winner. One of 2 runners-up at the UNISON Local Service Champions Awards, all about celebrating great council staff who, let's face it, often don't get the credit they deserve for the work they're doing. So pleasure to have Jo and her award in the studio with us today.